time to get set up. Let me see here. Got my mic in the right position, the right distance. Get the pop filter out of my face, like it always wants to be. Okay, how is it going, everybody? Welcome back to some Dankest Dungeon 2. We lost all our data. Well, not we. I lost all of my data. And that's because I'm on the new computer. The new computer is built, and I guess the cloud saves aren't a thing for, what do you call it, for Dankest Dungeon 2, so no cloud saves means we gotta start from the beginning. But I've applied what I've learned from the game, and we were able to beat the first two bosses on our first try, which I think is fairly impressive given that you're making the most of little. I guess that is I guess that's how it works. Anyways, Nathaniel Day is first. Congratulations. Everything's ruined is early gang. Welcome to the show, Non-Toxic. Nice to see you again. Nathaniel Day says hello. He says hi, actually. How is it going, Mr. Nathaniel Day? Non-Toxic subbed as a T1. She's been a sub for 8 months. Nice to have you back in the community, Non-Toxic. Sorry about the business I heard of, but it's good to have you back. Evie is early gang. Zenmaster asks, are you going to do Darkest Dungeon 2 after you beat it again? Well, I mean, we're going to continue on the Corpse Light. I am planning to play Darkest Dungeon 2 up until either, I'm not sure if I'm going to play ACE 6 or not. I might play Armored Core 6. That's a maybe. But certainly when the new MechWarrior 5 DLC comes out, I'll be playing the new MechWarrior 5 DLC. But, you know, people have liked Darkest Dungeon 2, so I would have no problem coming back to it every time there's an update. At least that's the way I see it, so that's what I'm planning to do, at least. Ricebox, how's it going? Oh, I need to put my phone on silent. There we go. Okay, so I think it is time to get started. Let me make sure this is... There we go. Oh, wait. Okay. I'm hearing double. Okay, so what we're going to do is... Boom. I haven't set up my transitions yet. Here's my new cards. Look at these, like my new cards. So now I have these. Eventually, I will create an animated one. It's going to be just like this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the laser grid moving, and then I'm going to have kind of a moving star field in the background, and then maybe even a countdown on it, but that's what we got so far. Anyways, I think it's time to get started. Continue. I don't remember where. I thought we won last, but we'll see what happened. Okay, so we bought a bunch of upgrades. We got a new. Oh yeah, that's right. We invested in some new characters. Okay.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
All right, so we're going to see, can the eyeball break our win streak, our first-time win streak yet? I've been, so Ricebox says no flagellum yet. I've been very picky about how to spend our candles, because we are on a 2-win streak, like a first-time, basically the first time facing the boss. Like, we're on a 2-win streak. We beat the brain on our first try, and we beat the lungs on our first try on the fresh profile.
Countryside, and by sundown, reached the remote manor whose whereabouts forms the sole contents of that cryptic invitation. At the behest of our charismatic host, we feasted beneath the banner of the Iron Crown, questioned exhaustively by an eager cabal of masked delegates. The crossroads, a place between places.
Okay, so the one character we have to have any chance of beating the Eye is the Man-at-Arms. And I went ahead and I already purchased the Bulwark Path. We already have the Bulwark Path, which is fantastic. So that's the one character that we have to have. Let me see here. We're gonna have this. That looks like a perfectly good setup to me. What other characters do I want? I think I'm gonna do this.
Beneath bloodlust and fury, there is emptiness and shame.
Get the ex-animate to animate for you. I mean, like, he is always animate. Okay, so, like I said, I have unlocked some additional paths. So we already have the Alchemist Path right off the bat. Alchemist Path is really strong offensively. It's about the same defensively, but offensively very strong, which is what I wanted for anyways. Let me see here. I think that's fine. Over here, we unlock the Runaway, and then I immediately unlock the Arson Path. And we don't even, as you can see, we don't even have any additional skills unlocked, but we have the most important one, which is Firefly. I also unlocked the Berserker Path. The Eye is pretty vulnerable to DOT effects because the Eye attacks twice per turn. So, I mean, if it bleeds, we can kill it, I guess. I'm going to be the Fox at Arms if anybody wants to claim a character, and I will name them after them. Just use the channel command. In the meantime, I'm going to go over my my perks. So good, we are Bulwark. So we have Bum Leg. I'm not, like, Bum Leg could be a problem. But it also might not be a problem. It's going to be annoying in the Shroud, though. Over here, we've got Daredevil. I could try to counter it with Courageous Abandon. Not Courageous Abandon. Hold the Line. That's one way I could potentially get around the Bum Leg. We also have Daredevil. Kind of an annoying one, to be honest. Like, not the ideal characteristics, but you know, I think I'm just gonna stick with Rampart. Let me see what you guys are doing. Everything's Ruin wants to be. So, I don't think. Yeah, it's not gonna fit in. So we're just gonna call him Ruin for short. Also, we should look at our, what do you call it, our traits. So we have Mellophobic. I believe that is going to prevent us from gaining friendship off of anything musical, unfortunately. We do get Evasive, though. Wow, you start the combat with two dodge plus tokens. That's pretty strong. On the other hand, it looks like this character has trouble making friends with other people. So, you know, got an up and a down. Evie can be the Plague Doctor. So, also make sure we're in the right pathways. We are in the Alchemist pathway. Sprained ankle. Wow, so we have two people who have the same deal where they have low movement resistance. That's annoying. Cosmic Hater. I don't know if the boss is considered cosmic, but I mean, it's not a bad one. I'll take it. Over here, we are in the Arsonist. Okay, I think we're good to go. I always forget the path, so I'm very paranoid about paths. So I'm gonna make sure everyone is Alchemist, Arsonist, Berserker. Okay. All right, that's gonna be our team. Ready or not, here we go. Skitsy, how's it going? Oh, you guys are talking about Baldur's Gate 3. I hear you can have sex with
Sacred
animals in
and
Baldur's Gate.
sputtering.
How did my data
The
get
last
reset?
hope for us all.
I'm glad you asked. We just so happen to be using my brand new computer, which if I scroll up here, here's a screenshot of it. This is not the finished build, but this heatsink is very cool. This is Corsair's top-of-the-line liquid heatsink. When the fans spin, it creates this very neat rainbow illusion, which is pretty cool. This is not the video card I'm using. This is actually, so at the time of this picture, the computer is actually on my kitchen island for it's basically on the operating table. And just to make sure it worked, I had my old Duke GeForce 1080 Ti plugged into it just to make sure it would turn on. And, but no, the current video card in it is the RTX 4080. So it's a pretty monstrous computer.
Comforts are exhausted.
Yeah, all I know, the only
Ahead,
thing I know about Baldur's
only
Gate 3 is that
trial
you can have sex with animals,
and
apparently.
tribulation. The bulwark of your denial is giving way.
It looks like a car engine, says Zen Master. It might as well be a car engine. It's more expensive than a car engine. Okay, so I chose this team specifically because everybody needs different items. Plague Doctor wants blight items. Runaway wants fire items. Hellion wants bleeding items. And that's not unreasonable. It's not unreasonable to be able to get all of the items.
Bravo!
I'm going to pressure the front rank just because we do have trouble. One of our weaknesses is that we're not very good on the front rank. So I do need to be aware of that. Yeah, about to say, I better have Bulwark. I know I picked up Bulwark. I'm about to get mad. Let's stack over here. So the reason I'm going Berserker is because I really like If It Bleeds as just an everyday, just a general purpose attack. It's just a really handy ability. Not a very fancy ability. So Skitsy asks that he's played a few hours of the first Darkest Dungeon. Is the sequel more fun? I think it's mainly just different. I like them both. I think they're both fun. They are different. I mean, they're similar, conceptually similar, but they definitely play differently. But I think they're both fun. I play them both at the same time, to be honest. So we got 2 mastery points, 24 bucks, 20 purple bucks. Skitsy says he got canned at his job after working for only a week. Wow, that's
Rest and resupply await you.
Now you got to go through the hassle of reapplying to more jobs. I hate doing that. It's funny that my computer is being used to play Darkest Dungeon 2, which barely tests it. Oh, we got a stimulating poultice. That's already a W for us. We need the stimulating poultice as a to have any chance of. Oh, and we have the pristine lure. Pristine lure is going to be big. Basically, in order to beat the eye cleanly, we need to generate about 3 taunt tokens per turn, and the pristine lure is going to help us do exactly that. The first thing we should do, though, is let's take a look at what pets are for sale.
As sharpened steel.
I think I want the unnatural. Well, let's see what's for sale. I can't afford any of this, unfortunately. Is this a case where we do this? +1 speed for every food. We need to be fast. Being fast is irrelevant here. I'm gonna go with the owlet. Owlet is a safe pick. Bingo. Let's see what our first pathway options are.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn.
So over here we've got the rotten
bent on our
tomato.
destruction.
Or we could get 2 mastery points. Rotten tomato, that is a lot. 30% damage is solid, but at the same time, we're not really going to be doing direct damage with the Hellion. We're mainly going to be doing DOT damage, so I think I'd rather go for the mastery points.
The tainted crop continues to spread its tendrils of rot and pestilence.
All right, I'm going to take bolster. And I think indiscriminate science, because that gets our abilities online. Leaves us a little vulnerable on the defense, but I think we can live
Precious
with that.
relics remind us of a time before the end.
Yet we can't add the torch because we don't have everything unlocked. Let me get the minor protectorate. A small bump to our healing. If the target gain one hit, if the target has stun, gain healing. This is like basically a stun counter. And then we have the parrying patriarch. I don't know if anybody really generates dodge tokens very much. You can have this though. And I guess you can just carry this for now. I don't think we're going to use the parrying patriarch simply because we don't generate dodge tokens really. But I don't need to get rid of it immediately. Like, we don't have to just, like, throw it away. We have a ton of these items, though. I'm not sure what to do with all of these. Some of these we're probably not going to use. Crow's feet are always nice, though. So we can do crow's feet. The Ichor Bomb is good over on the Plague Doctor because the bomb inherits the blight penetration. Neutralizing powders could be useful since we're going to the Photor. I don't think we're going to use the Invigorating Intoxicant, but I don't need to get rid of it immediately. Shimmering Powder. A lot of these are kind of like very circumstantial. Clotting Powders would be useful against the cultists. Okay, let's see what's for sale. We want to buy all the relationship-based items. And we want some general supplies. We want Laudanums. We want Glimmers of Hope. And we're probably good. That's probably all we need. I don't think we need anything else. All right, off we go.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
First area, the Photor. What we would like to get here is the Cleaver. The Cleaver would be nice. That would basically guarantee our blight attacks go through. Can you redeem a character and stash it for when I'm making a new one? No, you got to do it when I'm doing it because it's like it relies too much on my memory.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Hero Shrine first.
The loathing whispers.
Okay, so I don't know whose memory I'm going to go for, but I'm probably going to go for the Runaway. Because one thing I would like for Runaway is probably whatever the controlled burn one is. Everything is ruined. Gifts a T1 sub, and it went to the real Stoneth. Congratulations on receiving a T1, and thank you for the support. Everything's ruined. Skitsy asks, what's a bounty hunter poster? It lets you hire the bounty hunter, and he basically fights for you for one game, one area.
Chapter 1. The Pigs of St. Martha's.
But you gotta pick who he replaces, because you can't have more than 4 people in a party.
Her pious caretakers had marked her for the last time. Tonight, she would escape their cruelty at
Well,
last.
let's hide, because we don't have any other moves. So what we gotta do here is steal the, we gotta steal the, what do you call it, the keys from her. Is he really good? Yes, he is really good. I tend to think he's the best in, okay, I do have to be here. I tend to find him to be best in the first area, and the reason for that is because that's when you're the weakest, and he can help you take an early boss down. Okay, that's one key. Yeah, he shows up. His poster appears in the back of the inn where your characters are sitting down. All right, we got our 2 keys. We're good to go.
She ran blindly into the
So
rain.
we get Ransack.
The squeals
Ransack
of the
is
pursuing
interesting.
sisters lost in the howling wind.
Well, you can't become the bounty hunter like just any time. Like first, it's like I don't even know when he's gonna show up. Do I want to use Ransack? Yeah, I'll use it over Run and Hide, I think. Well, I think I care more about retreating. Hero goal completed. Oh yeah, that's right. We also have to avoid. We can't fight more than 6 roadway battles. Now I am like extremely likely to not remember. Like that's why requests have to do. You can only do requests at the moment of when they're relevant, because like coming up with things to talk about occupies the majority of my brain power, combined with playing the game. Okay, so this is going to reveal everything. Ooh, we want this. Now, we can fight up to 6, I think. What is it? It's the 7th one that would kill it. Yeah. So we can fight 6 roadway battles. So we definitely want to get this creature dead.
Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Oh my god, a cannon? Are you serious? Like right off the bat? Well, that's gonna come in handy. Okay, so we gotta do something about these guys. Let's work on killing him first. Let's just get this guy out of here. I might try to blind him. Like, blinding him is fairly effective. I can't believe, like, we're gonna get a cannon, like, basically immediately. Okay, let's chop him real quick. That should be enough. He'll tick out on his on an ability next turn. Now we got to get through his armor. I only need one armor token. Yeah, I only need one armor token. All right, here we go. Let's go with the smoke screen and see if we can blind him. Okay, we did. So it's a coin flip now. Half of the time he misses, half the time he hits. Oh! First on chat from Spincy says, "Boo!" Yeah, that's basically that's the name of the game with this guy. Let's just attack while his armor is down. We're just gonna attack him while his armor is toast. Unfortunately, this guy is very, very, very resistant to status effects. So we're not able to really take advantage of him. And instead, we are slowly chipping away through him. Okay, let's try to blind him again. All right, once again, we're going to take another 50-50. Oh my God, we got 2 in a row. We got 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row, boys. This is chapter 3. Wow, that was a clean takedown. That was a clean takedown of a cannon.
Cut down these nightmares. And
we got 2 bucks, 4 purple bucks. Also, we are on a 2-win streak. We beat the brain on our first try, and we beat the lungs on our first try. Can the eye stop us? He might. The eye is pretty tough. Wait, do I want to change anything for the, let me see if we have anything interesting. These neutralizing powders are interesting. Those are good. These could be good. This is fine, I think. Okay, what we've got is good. All right, so everybody agrees. Let's see where we can get our best relationship bonuses. So we got a 9, 12, 10. Over here, we are a 9, 10, 9. So we're probably going to take her. Over here, we're a 9, 10. Okay, yeah, let's take it from outfox them. Oh, really? Don't mind if I do. Oh, it's the mixed bag. We got a worm, a dog, and 2 spiders. A little bit of everything. Okay, so I guess we'll distribute the neutralizing powders. So we'll use this to start cleaving through their dodge tokens.
Cunning. You may outwit them yet.
And I think I'm just going to go for this guy here. He's fairly fragile, so even a little bit of bleeding damage is going to be pretty good. Over here, they do a lot of damage through DOT, so I'm actually kind of tempted to use Ounce of Prevention. Or I could, actually, no, I'm going to go offense. I can't believe we hit on that.
Dissection.
That's pretty good.
An unavoidable end.
All right, let's distribute the neutralizing powders. I'll give you neutralizing powders, and then probably you. I want to definitely burn these spiders. Definitely burn the spiders.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Amaric asks, rank 2 Hellion. It's because we are a Berserker, and I'm using If It Bleeds. I am going to... I don't think we need the clotting powders here. And I don't think we need the... Because this is the... Well, we have 2 bleed sources, but their bleeding isn't that big of a deal. Oh, you're gonna stun me right off the bat? Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Let's just get everybody ticking down. Let's get, like, because, like, these guys don't do very much damage, so they're actually kind of vulnerable to bleeding effects themselves. This should be enough to pressure him out of the game.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Let me see. Let's go for him. Lower chance to resist. So, I think we are going to just continue pressuring the Carrion Eater. With so much damage and status effects on it, it might go for a, That's okay if it does that. I'm thinking it might go for a Necrophagia, but I think that's also okay. I think we're just gonna do a Hail Mary throw here. Yeah, he did get the dodge. That's fine. We got a bunch of blind token victories, so it's okay for them to get some dodge tokens in return. Okay, he self-destructs.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
You know what? Well, he's gonna die next turn, and so that means we get some free moves. So I'm just gonna use this as a chance to get Ounce of Prevention online.
Cooperation is the key.
Berserker is the one that provides bleeding penetration. So this will cleave through all of their dodge tokens. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're very good against armor because we don't actually do our damage. Like, this is actually, the clotting powders are going to be good here, so let me go ahead and do that. Lots of enemies here who can cause bleed. Let me just get this guy's armor down.
Conclusion.
Focusing fire on this guy here. He's taking 8 damage per turn. Let's just crank it up to the max. So he's taking 8, 9, 10, 11 damage per turn. He's taking a lot of damage here. Moving us around a little bit. This is fine. I'll just make myself basically immune to bleeding. Lots of taunt tokens being generated due to the fishing lure. All right, he's down next turn because he doesn't have any Death's Door resistance. This is not a bad time for... I'll do this. Queen Pally 286. Good afternoon to you as well. These guys do generate a lot of dodge tokens, which is kind of annoying, but what can you do? I am going to use one of my abilities to fall back. Here comes the wall. Shuffling us around the back.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Uh-oh. I don't want to be in rank 2. Oh, good, I can still do this in rank 2. Okay, that's fine. Doing the indiscriminate science.
Savor it.
I want them to stop moving the doctor around, so I'm just going to cover the doctor directly.
Malaise. measured and steady.
Gonna do this to start getting through all of those dodge tokens. Good. Also good. I want to stay on top of these dodge tokens. This allows us to cleave through multiple tokens. Okay, that's fine. Pull me back forward. There we go. Back in formation. I am totally okay with that. I just want to get something on each of these guys, because like they're very evasive, so just having all of them ticking down together is not bad. Retribution can help, the counterattacks can help shave off some of those dodge tokens. Well, I can't hit rank 1, but that's fine.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Good. Alright, the wolves were a little messy, but yeah, it looks like we picked up rabies off of both of them. I don't think rabies is the worst. I think we can mostly ignore rabies. I don't think rabies will work against us too much. A little bit less health. The chance to get blind token in the beginning is annoying, but basically, as far as diseases go, that one doesn't really bother me. Okay, so unfortunately, we got to pick between the cache. We're definitely going to go to the left.
Brace up. There is danger on this path.
So we got to pick between the cache, which I really want the cache. But to get the cache, I have to give up 2 hero shrines, which is not great.
First, they ate the rotten flesh of their animals. Then, still hungry,
let's see what we get from these
turned
guys.
upon themselves.
Equip our items real quick. I think we need to refill the torch, so let me go ahead and do that. Laudanums are always nice. We still have some neutralizing powders to use. Although the incendiary cocktail might be a better choice there. I could also save it for another enemy. Perfectly reasonable. What is the worst? Tarantulism? Tarantulism can be annoying, but like, I don't think it's the worst. I hate the yips. I hate the yips. All right, let's see. We got a 10-10. We got a 10-10. And a... Okay, 10s across the board. This is a tanky fight. Got some interesting enemies here. Let's go for the Lord first. The Lord is a more fragile. 30 health as opposed to 40, so let's go for the Lord first. I'll burn the guy in the back. That way we can kind of get them all going down. That's a miss. Okay. I don't think that's going to matter too much. 42% or... Okay, so they're both 42%. I'm just going to put these powders on myself. Okay, so he does get it. Fortunately, the Man-at-Arms does get to move twice. Fire damage is ticking up. We are doing 8 per turn there, which is really good. I will use some glimmers of hope. Keep the torch going. And it's time to start holding the line. Now, they only get 2 turns. They only get 2 attacks per round, so that's actually going to be really strong.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, let's start working on the back ranks now. Another resist. Giving his buddy a buff.
Measure out your violence.
Maybe we can respond with a I'll respond with a smoke screen. Maybe we can get a block off of it.
Relief
Big heal.
comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Get all of my tokens back as well. I do want to stab this guy a time or two just to make sure he dies. In case he has a death's door, check that he succeeds.
Even the greatest of threats.
He's gonna eat? Okay. That's not, I guess that's not a bad move. For all the healing you're gonna get, though, we are going to stack up a ton of damage. Now we're due for a good one. We're due for a... Oh my god, 3 resist in a row. Wow. He's got a 40% chance to resist, but that was 3 in a row. I figured I would have gotten at least one of them. Oh, the blind token paid off.
Bravo!
Okay, that time it went through. Okay, we just need pure damage at this point. And he does not survive his death's door check. That is the end of him. Armorix asks, the academic study always gives the same trinket for the same blue title beneath it. I believe certain ones can have 2 different trinkets, but it will always be like their loot tables are consistent. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go for the hero shrines. I really want the cash because I want a chance to get the cleaver, but I think in the face of denying 2 hero shrines, I think we gotta take the hero shrines.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
We'll have to fight a bonus enemy counter, a penalty encounter, but I don't. It's fine.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
Okay, so the Runaway has really good abilities, but we need to like unbury them. So let's keep digging through the Runaway's abilities.
Chapter 2. Beloved. Good fortune is a rare and wondrous thing. She straggled from place to place, drenched and hungry, until a kindly woodsman and his wife happened upon her. Childless themselves, they welcomed her into their home, where she warmed herself in the glow of their hearth and hearts.
Okay, good. We got Cauterize. Now that is a good ability. Bleeding is one of the most common status effects. So let's go ahead and draw, probably Runaway for it. And let's keep going. More stuff to grab. Also, we do get a mastery point out of it. But we will have to fight a roadway battle after this. Now we're going to need to do... I want to keep going for the Runaway because I want to unlock Controlled Burn.
Chapter 3. Drawn to the flame. She would stay up long into the night, tending the fire. Captivated by its shifting hues, she thrilled to the eerie dance of spark and ember, running her fingers absent-mindedly over the scars that patterned her arm. The hearthlight seemed somehow alive, and in these private moments, she yearned to reach out and be touched once again by its searing embrace.
Well, Runaway definitely isn't crazy. Okay, we got Controlled Burn. That's probably the last super relevant attack that I want from her. I think that's fine. Yeah, I don't think we need Searing Strike. Now we get Controlled Burn. That's what I'm talking about. You can set people on fire directly now. Okay, now we gotta duke it out with a penalty battle. This doesn't look too
You
bad.
must survive this onslaught short-handed.
Let's get some pressure on the back rank. These guys are really fragile, so they're not going to be able to take too much. So I can counter him. He cannot use his ambush unless he's in stealth, so I can basically just use Hearthlight to cancel his stealth, and now he'll have to reuse the ability. Fell the tree would have been a nice move right there. See, as you can see, he has to reuse Song of Shadows. And he's dead next turn, actually. And she's dead next turn, so we can start focusing over here. Okay, now's my chance to get rid of this vulnerability token. Also, let me ignite the hearth a bit. Does the cannon show up on penalty battles? It sure can. Okay, good. He used Fell the Tree, but we had our guard up.
A slow
Control burn.
dissection. An unavoidable end.
How much are you? You're taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage? A little bit. No healing necessary at the moment. So I have to skip my turn to repair. He finally got a clean hit in, but we did resist the bleed. Okay, let's just see if we can take him to death's door here. Nice, nice. And that's the end of it. Pretty clean, pretty clean. And now we get a 1 armor point, which, I mean, that's worth, like, what, like 7 or 8 baubles, so...
Let us
I mean, I'll
hope
take
these
it.
repairs will hold.
It's fine with me. Let's see if there's any items we want to equip for this fight. Let me see. This could be useful. Bleeding resistance is reduced. I guess you could hang on to that just in case somebody has a lot of bleeding resistance, but probably won't have a use for it. And then over here, none of these seem especially important to use, but so I'll just hang on to these just in case something silly happens. Very standard formation here. I might focus on these guys because this is their offense. Chapter 3's altar is in effect, which causes taunt tokens to be generated, which I'm honestly kind of okay with because we're going to be, you know, like, we're going to be attacking them anyways. Probably a good time for ounce of prevention,
Empowered.
considering we're going to be taking a lot of bleeding
Emboldened.
effects. Pretty good hit with our
Measure out your
defenses down.
violence and apply it judiciously.
That said, we do have a lot of ways to heal. Especially because we have Cauterize now.
This road cannot be walked
Scrub
alone.
those. Oh, there's a taunt token. That's annoying. I can actually use that to get right out of it. And then I can continue attacking over here.
Relief comes rarely in
Cauterize,
these times.
cancels bleeding,
Savor it.
and gives us a solid heal. We have not mastered Retribution yet, so I just want to generate more armor tokens at the moment. Let me see here. So once again, they're using taunt, blocking some of my abilities. At least I can use something relatively relevant. Okay, no taunt tokens, so, you know, they are allowed to attack a bit more freely. This is a lot of damage over here, I will say that. That is a lot of damage coming in. Okay, this is going to be the end of her. Self-destruct and the blind token paid off. Very nice. I guess the dim light gave him a token. Wow, that was a good hit right there. We do get an attack before she gets the heal, so let me go ahead and just take this. Alright, so now their offense is basically gone. Oh, he has a taunt token, that's what it is. I was wondering what the problem was. I don't want to kill him in the wrong order. We want to kill him first so he doesn't self-destruct.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Although doing 6 damage per turn does make it a little bit harder. None of my attacks are super relevant at the moment. Oh, thank God he goes first. Damn, I moved forward thinking that I would get an Iron Swan, but no luck. That was a stinky move right there, that's for sure. How much? We need 9. Okay, it's good. We got this guy. Okay, so he should not be allowed to self-destruct. Yeah, about to say, get out of here. No self-destructing. It's not even a thing. Get a mastery, 25 flame, wounding words. I might hang on to that. I might be able to find some use for it. We got 12 bucks, 8 purple bucks. Whoa, knocked over my little fox thing.
The loathing abates.
Oh, let me see.
A fortifying meal, a strong drink.
Now, keeping everybody's
Finally,
stress low is really handy
rest.
because it encourages random events that cause people to like each other more. And also, keeping your stress high, well, you want to keep your stress, but if your stress were to be high,
The fire
then
is
the
lit.
chances of a
The table
random
is set.
event
The
where people
inn
start to
awaits
dislike
its
each other
favorite
increases
guests.
as well. So it's always a good idea to stay on top of your stress. So we got Occulta Maniac. That could bite us in the ass if we can't deny the Shambler. We got Lazy, so they're kind of hitting us on 2 mastery points. We got 7, 8. Hello, mastery points.
Everywhere
sluice.
in ruin. Everywhere
I definitely want to go to the
in
sluice.
need.
But before we do anything, let's see what's for sale. We do want production. The reason we want production is because we have the owl, and the owl encourages production. So let's do the pot and still. Let's do contraptions, poultices. Poultices actually could be a thing. One of the main ways we're going to beat the eye is by going faster than it. Woven items. Yeah, let's do the mortar and pestle.
Planning and mindfulness.
Boom.
As vital
now
to
we get a big
survival as
discount on
sharp
repairs
as
here,
steel.
so we definitely want to take that. Get the full repairs going. What's for
Conventional
sale?
fare, but fairly priced.
I think we're okay on healing. I think we can live without it. So let's go ahead and buy everything that has something to do with improving relationship levels. Because that's something we really want to improve on. Try to keep it high. Let's grab all the pipe weed so we can smoke weed every day. And then we are going to be going into the sluice next. So we should probably buy some sluice items. Doesn't look like we can really afford too much. We only got 10 gold left. So let's go for this. Just some general supplies. Okay, so first we're going to play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We're going to believe in the heart of the cards. That's a good one. Wow, that was a really strong one. We definitely believed in the heart of the cards there. Let's see what our lowest is. 14 is one of the breakpoints, so we would like to get to 14. So we have a 12 here and a 13 here, so let's try to do that. This has the disadvantage of making us slower, but I think we can live with that. Let me try to spread the slowness evenly. 14 is one of our breakpoints, like I said, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, she doesn't like music. That's the main thing about the runaway. We don't need to go any higher than 14 right now because there's no better breakpoints. So 14 is where negative relationships are eliminated, and you now only have a chance to do positive relationships. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna save these because, you know, who knows, we might make some decisions that anger people. So let's just leave it like that. Okay, onward to this. 8 is so many.
Is the greatest
Okay, so everybody
teacher
needs
of
an
all.
attack. So if it bleeds is your main attack. Over here we're gonna do Firefly. That's your main attack. Your main attacks are, we have 2 actually, so I'll spend on both of them. And then over here, you definitely need Retribution and Stand Fast. Those are your main techniques. Are there any bonus things that I want to use? Wicked Hack. Yeah, I'm going to spend on Wicked Hack because if it bleeds, can't affect rank 1. Over here, Controlled Burn is really nice. I do want to get Controlled Burn. Same with Smokescreen, though. Smokescreen's also pretty nice. Let's do Controlled Burn first, though. All right, I think that was a big win there. That was a lot of mastery points we got. Skitty asks, do characters have set quirks, or is it random? The only way to get set... So it is random unless you have a character that has a memory. If a character gains a memory, then they will not be random, and you'll get exactly the previous character from before. How many memories have been unlocked by the Plague Doctor? I think all but one. Where are my abilities at? Oh, it doesn't show me. We don't have Magnesium Rain, so like I know there's at least one we're missing. That was a first-time chat, though, by Salvatore Gog. He says, or GOG, he says, it is random. Yes, it is random. The only way to avoid that is with, as I said, using a character has to gain a memory for it to not be random. But otherwise, like 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be random. Sluice time.
Abandoned waterways. Home now to far worse than rats.
All right, so the sluice is mainly about gaining money and some loot. If we're fortunate, we will also gain
While the
some
heart still beats, desire will never
mastery
die.
points. But we just got 8, so if I don't get any mastery points, you know, like, I mean, I just got 8. Let's, you know, that's a lot. These are interesting. That one's actually pretty useful because it's on the tank. That means that whenever we use If It Bleeds, it'll clear the tank of status effects. That's actually pretty handy. Over here, we can get a heal and a heal. That's also pretty handy. It's pretty good, actually. I would say we're still not very safe in regards to the eye. We do have some pieces of the puzzle that could
Tread
certainly
carefully and
help us
quickly.
defeat the eye,
This
but
is swine
defeating
country.
the eye is not going to be very easy because we are missing some crucial components. But I think we can at least put up a fight. That's the big thing is that I believe, based on what we've acquired, we should be able to put up a fight with the eye. Like, we shouldn't just get blasted
Your
away.
path lies through them, and so they must fall.
All right, let's check our relationships. 14, 14, 14, 14, 14, 14. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's take this one because we get a small battle advantage there. So we got piggies and a worm. Let me see, what are your odds? 7. What? Let's just start. Well, okay, they both dodged. What a bunch of poo-pooers. Nobody can make a good attack. Okay, let's commence the pain. Now we do 4 damage. That's pretty good. Set the fire here in the front rank. And now it's time to hold the line. Let's do... Yeah, he's gonna be out of here. If It Bleeds is a really... I really like If It Bleeds. It's not a very fancy attack by any means, but what it is a very consistent attack. Skitter. We do have Earthlight, I think? Or did I get rid of it? Okay, I can reveal him. Necrophagia, he's going to evolve, but because he's got the controlled burn right there, he is taking a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire damage coming in. Okay, he's dead next turn. I can't get that guy, unfortunately. What is this, a 2? That's a 2. It's not a big deal, then. I guess I'll ping his
A
armor.
slow dissection. An unavoidable.
Cut him! Don't have any very relevant attacks at the moment, so I'll just blind him. Put him to Death's Door. So he'll tick out because he doesn't have any Death's Door resistance. We still need to reveal this guy.
A simple variable.
I still
Easily
can't attack him.
resolved.
I don't know. Let me just stop you from taking 3 damage or
Extinguished
something.
at last.
And I can't use... Oh, no, here's Sword Fight. Right here. Oh, you fool! Maybe I'll slow him down. Oh, dazed him. So that means that he can't go... Oh, doesn't matter anyway. We'll tap him out right there.
Straightforward.
All right,
And
send me the money.
effective.
Give me the money. 16 bucks. No mastery point, but you know what? I'll take 16 bucks. I don't know why I'm checking the map. It's just a habit. Force a habit. Damaged our armor 1. Okay, here's another battle. This is also good for the loathing, because you can sink the loathing down pretty low. We definitely want to take the fight. Somebody disagrees, though, so let's see who can take the hit better. You're a 14, and you're a 15. So 15 can handle it better. It's -2 + 1. Lots of piggies this time. I guess we're just going to have to start attacking. Oh, we hit. Nice.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
I'm going to taunt up and cancel that vulnerability token. Let's just start getting through some of these dodge tokens. Hearthlight coming in. All right, that clears all their dodge token and their stealth. Well, until he goes back into stealth.
This
Ooh,
is
big
no
clean
time
hit
to
there because our
falter.
armor was down. That went through, but the movement effect failed. That went through as well, but it doesn't really matter. Another nasty critical hit. Piggies are playing for keeps at the moment. We can't finish this guy. Oh, he's dead next turn to bleeding, so... Oh, repaying in kind, and he's dead next turn. So I'm going to... If 2 of them are dead next turn, then all I got to do is this. It'll give me 2 taunt tokens, and it'll stop those guys from attacking. So that is perfectly fine with me. We did improve Wicked Hack, so it hits fairly hard now. He self-destructs. Let's go ahead and cancel his stealth again. So I gave her those 2 points. So basically, I gave her those 2 Guardian points so that I would have the option to use Indiscriminate Science, which I think I will do. He can handle, like, him being at lower health is a little easier to cope with.
Relief comes rarely in these times.
So that's fine.
Savor it.
Everything's
A lesson
Ruined says that
taught
the stream is
is
getting
a
a little
lesson
unstable.
learned.
Is anyone else experiencing that? I got to know if it's
Unexpected
multiple people.
find.
If it's just one person, then it means it's an internet issue on their side. But if like several people are experiencing it, then it means it could be on my side.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Oh, look at this. We actually have enough stress that we're going to have to use Bolster finally.
The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the eastern coast.
Okay, everybody is... Everyone agrees, so let's just see what the best enhancements are. Go 14, 16, 16, 16, 14... Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's take this one again. We get another battle advantage. I don't see anyone else saying anything about the stream, so it might be on your side. Not sure, though, because no one else has said anything. I know on my side, it's really smooth.
By accumulation.
Because I'm also watching the stream. I want to get rid of the little baby pigs, I think. His dodge token protected him, unfortunately.
And steady.
Look at that squeal. Okay, they're pressuring me over here. Okay. Laudanum and a bolster. That'll give us a -3 stress. And I'm going to set this over here.
On to the next.
Next, I'm going to remove his stealth. Yeah, let's poke him. And then we're going to armor up.
What is
Going for the squeal again. Fortunately, our bolster will be ready next turn.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Well, if he's a big pig, that just means that he bleeds more. They are picking on my Plague Doctor, and I don't like it. 5 damage? Okay, he's dead next turn. That's good news. That's actually... Oh, I thought it was going to do a little more. All right, I'm just going to take a bolster. That sinks my stress down. And now it's chopping time.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Man, the big pig, he was trying to make a play there, but we turned it around. 12 gold there, no mastery points, but like I said, we got 8 mastery points last time, so I'm not going to complain about it. Oakens Oni and Jean of Arc, welcome back to the show. Roadway battle. I mean, we came here to get some loot, so... Oh, man, we got the skewer guy. We got to get rid of him in a hurry. I think we're going to do this. He did dodge it, but it doesn't stop. The controlled burn still gets to sit there.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I really want to get rid of this guy. This guy is a really big threat. Oh, he resisted it. That's not great.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Okay, so over here, we're going to guard. Let me see the turn order. The turn order looks okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. This isn't good. Okay, that's actually okay.
They have given their last.
That isn't as okay. Actually, that's okay. That's okay, actually. You're dead next turn, so I don't need to worry about that. Let's do this. We have our heal right over here. I am going to just reinforce our guard over here, so that's a lot of guard tokens to go through. Okay. We get so much value out of that ability. That ability is so good. You can't even benefit from this heal.
A calculated generosity.
You can't even benefit from it.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Let's see you get through the wall. We got another disease. That's 2 damage per turn. This is 6. This is 22. Take that. Okay, now we are able to attack once again. So you're taking 4. This should be enough to deal them. Two damage a turn, 3 damage a turn. That's not a really big deal. Let's start working him down because he's probably going to try. He's going to have a bunch of bodies to use the evolve. Okay, good. He's toast. Here's our chance to sink our stress. -2, -2. Snuck a critical hit in there. Okay, he is going to evolve. Let's just focus on attacking, I think. 3, 1. I was a little worried about a pig sticker over here, but it looks like we're okay. Now they have to get through the wall.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
His best move is Pulverize. Although he's definitely going to Death's Door. There's no doubt about that. Okay, that's the end of it.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Yeah, that was a bit more of a rough fight, mainly because of the skewer guy.
An inkling of potency still
Secret
lingers in
Asian
some of
Man,
these
he
well-worn
redeems a
relics.
message. He says, apologies for my absence. I've been throttled by physio and finishing up moving apartments. Still not fully moved in, but I have all utilities over. Hope you're having a good day. Well, welcome back to the show. Hopefully you are recovering well. Secret Asian Man had a pretty serious injury in the line of duty. He's a paramedic, so he has been recovering. So everybody wish Secret Asian Man a get well soon, which is like not saying much considering that soon isn't really a. I don't think soon is in the is in the deck of cards for the kind of injury he got, unfortunately.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
The griddle, I do want that. Parrying Patriarch can finally go. I think this is a more useful one here. I guess I'll just give you that. We're not going to use that. Healing. I guess I can use this. That will stack. Let's get rid of some of these things. I'm not going to use some of these. Finally need to clean up our inventory. Another fight? Okay, looks like everyone disagrees with it, but I don't care. I'm here to fight. That's why we saved all of those relationship things. Good time for the crow's feet.
However horrid, can be brought to you.
Okay, that clears all the dodge tokens and pings one of his block tokens there. A beautiful dodge. Let's go ahead and counter... actually, let's do this. Get controlled burn going. I want to beat up the piggies. Because we can, like, remove them from the equation sooner. Because, like, this guy, he's tough, but he's not that tough.
Measure out your violence.
Coming in swinging.
And apply it judiciously.
Now we're able to attack both of them in the back. 8.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Gonna stay on top of my stress. Yeah, I'll just do this. The battle is in hand. I'll just take this.
Wound, at least, has been tended to.
Smash is kind of erratic. Sometimes it does a lot, sometimes it doesn't. So these guys are all dead, right? Not quite. One more wave ought to do it. Oh, they're both in stealth. Unbelievable. What do I do this? Oh, that's exactly enough damage. You know what? I'm going to take the extra 50% damage for just straight damage here. 14? That's pretty nice. Let's just do the smokes, because he's almost dead. We're not going to get him any more dead than he already is. The smoke screen failed, unfortunately.
Abandoned or forgotten.
Hey, we got a mastery
It is
point from
ours
that. I'll
now.
take it. And 16 gold. That's pretty good.
The loathing whispers.
That's funny. The sluice guys put up more of a fight than the Foder guys. Even with the Foder guys sending a cannon our way. Oh, did I perfectly go around that?
The place is a little worse for wear.
So we got Neat
But
Freak,
familiar
Soft.
nonetheless.
Soft is annoying because I hate things that give you blind tokens. So we got Typhoid. Combat start, 1%, minus 1% maximum health. And if the flame is low, lots of dodge. Wow, that's not great either. But, I mean, we should be able to keep it high.
Every road a winding torment.
Every turn bent on our destruction.
I don't think we need the Price of Pride, so I think I'd rather have an extra one. And plus, we're going to go after the, the librarian. Okay, let's use the weed first. Like, that's a really good thing. So we need to do 2 over here. That is going to make us slower, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Precious relics remind us of a
Oh,
time
we did. That's right.
before
We
the
got a
end.
new thing. I can live without... I'm going to hang on to the griddle. Like, let's at least get a use out of the Sprawl Almanac.
Listen, Practice. Improve.
Nothing too interesting. These are very useful for the boss, though we have a lot of relationship items. Although we also have a discount. Okay, since we got a discount, we might as well buy some... Ooh, ceremonial drums. Although, the problem is, normally I would love to use the ceremonial drums against the Leviathan, but we got that bum leg, so the ceremonial drums just make us break even, to be honest. I might hang on to them, though. I might do that. So let's buy a bunch of these little whiskey flasks.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
Pipeweed. Okay, so once again, the break point is 14, so let's try to get everybody to 14. There's another 14. Lots of 16s and whatnot. I think I might hang on to the others, though. Clotting Poultice. I'm just gonna... Actually, that is pretty good. Let's just use these to get them out of our inventory. Some of these we're saving for the boss, like the Stimulating Poultice we're gonna save for the boss. Are there any items I want to use against the... I want to use this against the Librarian. These are just really good. I just want to... We should just stack these up for the final boss. That's just a really good item in general. Here's some basic supplies. We do want that. Burn salves are good. Glimmers of hope. Okay, let's get rid of some of these things we're not going to use. That's a noxious item. It could come in handy. I don't want that specific Dark Impulse, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to hang on to this, though. 50. It's hard to say no to 50% damage. If I find a use for it, I'll use it. I don't think we're going to use the Fisherman's Net. Although the Fisherman's Net, yeah, we're not going to use the Fisherman's Net. Thunderclap grenades. They do have a function again. I mean, they're also good against the General, though. Because we do want to fight the General as well. I think this is fine. Okay, let's spend some more mastery points. Let's just take Cauterize. You know, who's going to say no to more healing? Defender, I think I'm going to go with that. Just more tokens, more big tokens. We're doing really, really good on mastery points for a change.
Plan accordingly.
Okay, so we need to visit an oasis. We got to worry about meltdowns. I don't think we're going to have to actually... We should be able to keep our stress under control.
Another inferno of mutilation and madness.
Beating the eyeball on the first try on a fresh account will be a bit of a challenge. Mainly because I have not unlocked kind of his main weakness, which are the monkeys, little mechanical monkey guys. But I do have some things that may help us. It is going to be a very difficult fight, though. The eyeball, the jump in difficulty from the lungs to the eye is quite significant. This is all okay.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined.
Got a
in the
hero
flame.
shrine. There's the oasis. I got a cache. Okay, good. We get a cache and then a lair. We definitely want to collect items here if possible, because there's a good opportunity to get items for the runaway. So I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, we really want that hero shrine. Okay, let's go to the right. Okay, free relationship bonuses. Once again, that's one of the main reasons you want to keep your stress down.
She
Keep your
is
stress
the
down, and it
injuries of
encourages
others
free relationship
while
bonuses.
ignoring her own.
15 is not enough. Yeah, we need 16 for that. Let me see what you're selling. You are selling... That's pretty good. I'll take one of those.
When deliberation is exhausted,
What do I think is the
Trust
chance of a
your
successful
instincts.
boss fight? I really don't know, because I'm
Though
still looking for a
decidedly
few more
inconvenient,
items.
at least we know
It
what's
really
coming.
depends on a few things. We do have one very good item, which is the lure. The lure is going to help a ton, unless we get very unfortunate. We have to get pretty unfortunate, though. Consistently unfortunate. Which is always a possibility. Basically, in order to defeat the eyeball efficiently, we don't have a way to cheat a taunt out. So I kind of have to do it the brute force taunt method, which means I need to generate about 3 taunt tokens per
Look
turn.
ahead. A place to
Which
reflect.
is doable.
Remember.
It is
And
doable.
reconcile.
Easier if you can get the little, like, robot monkey guys that give you taunts. But I don't have those unlocked yet because it's a brand new... I tried, though. I put a ton of candles into combat items. I don't think it really matters. I think we have all the skills that I really care about, so I might just start going into... I mean, there might be a skill or two I want. Like
Hellion.
maybe if we can get
Chapter 1.
Adrenaline Rush or something.
The eve of glory.
Adrenaline Rush can be handy.
She was young to join the war band, but any who challenged her readiness were met with clenched fists and violent indignation. Having bloodied the last of her detractors, the matter was considered finally settled. On the eve of battle, she joined her clanmates in a raucous celebration, her stein and her spirits overflowing with abundance.
Bleed Out. That is a pretty good ability, but I don't know when we could use that against the eye. Nothing stops us from using it against the... Oh, what do I get for completing the Oasis? I get 1 mastery point. That's really not that good compared to, well, maybe it is good because it's an anti-stress item. And right now I feel like we've got enough shrine points. Like, we can always get more shrines. There's always more shrines to get. Eventually we'll have them all one way or the other. Coffee Barbarian, welcome to the show. Says sorry for the data loss. That is unfortunately what happened now that my new computer is online. I'm using my new computer now. And I guess the cloud saves don't work for Epic Games. Oh, we get it. We get the water. We get the mineral water. I hate it when they don't want mineral water. Oh, yes, mineral water. Ugh.
The loathing festers.
Slime mold, go away. This is too late to use. Let's get rid of it.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
Whatever. We'll manage our inventory more later on. Okay, we got a roadway battle and then a resistance battle. Then we can claim our loot from the cache.
Echoes of humanity.
And then we're gonna take the
Twisted by
fight to the librarian. Oh, we got ambushed. That's a little unfortunate. Fortunately, a lot of our abilities can be used still. They are taking full advantage of the ambush, I see. Not very nice. Not very nice. Let's just focus on forming ranks.
Let us hope to
Okay,
finish
that's the end
this
of her.
quickly. A breakthrough.
Good. So I can't use controlled burn when I'm pushed into the back rank, but you know what? Whatever. It's not that big a deal. The ambush is over. The wall is ready to defend. Just gonna burn these tokens, I guess. Also, this is a way for me to attack rank 1, although he does occupy rank 2 as well. Oh, we didn't matter, even
One
with the blind
less
token.
obstacle in our path.
That is a lot of damage over time. I would like to point that out. Oh my god, we blocked so much damage out of that. Goodbye to him. Alright, it's the end of him.
Solutions, even the big ones.
We got a mastery point out of that to road. So there's like a 12% chance to get a mastery point out of a roadway battle. We're starting to get a little overloaded on mastery points. We get 2 gold, 4 purple gold. I'd rather have more than less, though. That's fine. It's all good. So I'm hoping that between the cache and the lair, we can get some really good items for the runaway. That's the plan.
Just contempt.
So you want to run, fight. Oh, good. Even though he disagrees, it's not a very serious disagreement. That's awesome. That means we can fight without the penalties. Also, I probably need to light the area up a bit. Hopefully, I equipped a glimmer of hope. Setting our guys on fire, not nice. Oh, good, I did. There we go, let's get the light back on. I don't care if he has a dodge. The flare is the most annoying guy, he needs
Haste
to go.
and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
He needs to go. Oh my god, that's enough. We did enough. That's 6 damage right there. Wow, that's great. When did I get faster? Oh well, doesn't matter. Time to hold the line. Let me just set a fire here. I mean, they're pretty resistant to flame, but you know, all of my attacks are fire-based here in this case. What am I gonna do? Yes, that is a good point. On when we were playing, I was having a lot of trouble with mastery points. Now we're a bit flooded on them. I kind of wish it was kind of just in the middle. You know, like there's no need to give me too many. There's no need to give me too few. Struggling with our accuracy between their dodge and blinds. Was that due to the torches? No, I don't think the torches have anything to do with it. I don't think they influence the... I don't think they have any effect on your mastery points. It's kind of a jerk thing to do, like burning all my guys. I don't think I agree with any of that. Let's get rid of this guy who's setting me on fire. Oh, they're both doing it. That attack is so annoying. Like, fire damage to everybody. That's fine. I've got my burn salves. And Runaway, she likes being on fire. She's all about being on fire. I'm getting so many blind tokens. I'm gonna push him back. That will actually allow us to attack him, which is great because we need to do that.
An unavoidable end.
That's 10 damage. We need a little bit more on him. That's enough, unless he gets healed. Opportunity for a stress heal. He's done.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Okay, that's a waste of a move. I like that. Won't say no. Oh, we should also be putting more of the glimmers of hope in. So I am going to do this in order to give her some tokens. The tokens will help with a indiscriminate science right here. I think we're fine. I think we can just knock. Yeah, there we go. Just knock them out. That'll stop the damage they would have taken.
One less obstacle in our path.
So we got 8 gold. We got 16 purple gold. We got minor gilded and another parrying. Parrying Patriarch is back. Parrying Patriarch is normally not a terrible item, but we currently have no use for it because none of us generate small dodge tokens. So that is a bit unfortunate.
All that matters is the flickering torch you bear.
All right, here comes the cash. Here's our chance to hopefully get some good fire-based items
Supplies
for
this
the
way,
runaway. That would be nice.
You can make it.
Here's the cash.
My wealth and possessions bundled into this meager
Oh,
pile.
the Laden Lantern. That's a good one. Now her fire penetration is humongous. It's 33% plus 25%. What is that, like 58%? Like that, like very few enemies are going to have more than that. That's good. We don't need that. We got to clean up our inventory, unfortunately. That's not going to fit. Well, we can live without that. We can live without this. And I'm going to get rid of my candles as well. Like, the candles that you actually carry are, like, a really small contribution to your overall candles. Okay, boss fight is next. One thing I am happy about is that we are gathering a lot of okay items. Like, the items that could be pretty useful against the boss. What I really would like to see is
we are exposed.
some more of speed-based items, more of those poultices that make us go faster. Like, if we can get
Steel
one
yourself.
more of those, that would be nice.
The hulking horror inside will not fall easily.
Oh, I forgot to change my items. Oh, well, it's not that big a deal. I don't think items were going to be the end-all, be-all against the boss.
An unavoidable end.
The thunderclap grenades could have been interesting, but, you know, one thing at a time. Let's start bombarding the self-destructing guy. The flame spreads! They're actually stacking up that poison damage, I will say that. This guy's having trouble advancing because the zombies in the back do move forward. I guess none of these really matter. You're dead, you're dead. Oh, everyone's dead next turn, so I don't know. Let me just take a heal. Nobody needs a heal or anything. Wow. Nobody needs anything. I guess let's do this.
Cooperation is the key. A master stroke.
No stress heal for the crit, unfortunately. I went for it. I went for it. Okay, that was pretty clean. Next up, round 2. Big guy this time. We need to get rid of him in a hurry. So let's focus on the big guy. Also, let's get the torch maxed out. Okay, good. We did resist the movement penalty on it. Might as well use some of my Laudanums. Okay, got a stress heal on the crit. I'll take it. Because this guy attacks so frequently, these damage over time effects are going to be really nasty. He's already down to death's door. I don't want to give him a chance to do any of his dumb stuff, so I'm just going to miss, I guess. Yeah, I guess that is an option. That's a miss. More blind tokens. Why not? Why not? You have lower health, so let me focus on you. Get him out of the game sooner. Oh, I missed again. Jeez. Our blind tokens. Everyone's blind tokens. Okay, that's enough for him. Nice critical hit there. Okay, good. He didn't use a damaging attack or anything. So that's going to be pretty clean.
An invariable result.
Let's get him out of here. All right, it's time to beat the librarian's butt. So we got the mid-strength big one. That's pretty okay.
The librarian must be destroyed.
So unfortunately, I don't have too many effective ways to engage the librarian here. I can get at least one attack on him, I guess. Or maybe not. I'm going to use this.
A simple kindness.
Because I do want to get my taunts up. I need my taunts up because I need him to absorb the blind. He's going to shoot a lot of blinding things out. So you are going to be nearly useless. It's basically all about the Plague Doctor. The Plague Doctor is our big damage. Okay, that doesn't affect us very much. Oh, he dodged it. That hurts us a lot. The Plague Doctor is our primary damage. And this wound up being a mistake, unfortunately. I don't need to do that there. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't back up. That's annoying. Does it matter if I attack this? I'm just going to take the stress. I don't know where that bleeding came from, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I need to correct this immediately by... I need to spend Man-at-Arms' turn to get him into position. Okay, that burns one of his dodge tokens. That's good. Okay, he's doing really good with his dodge tokens. That's something that's real. That is not good. I do have one of these burn salves, but once we get a few DOTs on him, the fact that he takes so many turns per round will really start to make a difference. Even 4 damage can be relevant. That's fine. You can throw stuff at him all day. Okay, now we are in the optimal position to begin attacking. Oh, he resisted it. Not good. We really need him to stop resisting. That would be really nice. Okay, we'll use this as a chance to reform our ranks. We're a little behind schedule, but now that we're actually ticking our DOTs up, that's much nicer.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh my god, his dodge tokens are so good. He's gotten basically every one of his dodge tokens off successfully. Or all of the relevant ones he's succeeded on. Let's sink somebody's stress. Okay, can we please get a bleed off? That one worked, good. Also, I can use another one of our burn heals here. I don't know if I want to use a burn heal on a... No, I want the critical hit.
Stupendous!
Or rather, I want the critical hit on the damage. Alright, he's got like... Even this is, like I said, even that plays a role. Now we get to start checking him on death's door. Okay, good. Even with us getting a bit unfortunate with his dodge tokens, like, we still did pretty good there. We're going to walk away with 1 mastery point, 15 flame, 36 bucks, 40 purple bucks, 2 medicinal herbs, soothing poultice, crow's nest, the annotated textbook. That is not a bad item, actually. We got the Parrying Patriarch. Again, that's the 3rd time it's appeared. And we got the Unabridged Edition, which is not terrible. And the Charred Litany. The Charred Litany... I guess it's okay.
The loathing abates.
Charred Litany. This kind of encourages us to move forward. But I'm not going to do it just yet. So we don't need the Crow's Nest. We don't need the Soothing Poultice because we're not going to return to the Sprawl. Or at least I don't anticipate us to. Oh my god, we got the Medicinal Herbs. The Medicinal Herbs is actually what we need to activate the annotated textbook. So now we get 50% more healing, which is pretty strong. It's pretty good. Our inventory is still massively overloaded, though. So I got to think about what I'm going to dump. We want these. Let me think. Something's got to go. Let me check the map. Got a cultist battle and then a Oblivion's Rampart. So let me equip some things that we can just toss at the enemy. Medicinal herbs we can just throw at the enemy, just cancel some effects. Let's get rid of the burn salve. And then I think we'll get rid of both the... Like, even though I kind of like having those as a way to activate the possibility of getting an item that has a synergy with it,
At least
I don't think we're going to do it.
The loathing whispers.
Okay, Oblivion's Ingress. Looks like everyone agrees, so we can just pick the best outcome here. 14-16, 14-18, 16-18. So I think it was her. Yeah, 14-16. We're doing pretty good on our relationships. That's also looking up. Fairly aggressive team. We got 3 attackers on the buffer, which means we're probably going to hit the back range first. Catches us with our guard down. That's a really annoying trait that we've got where we start with a vulnerability token. So we're going to go ahead and just start using some of these. We're going to use those negative tokens as just a way to heal. Also, we do need to use these Laudanums because we have a little bit of an overflow. Man, that hits really hard. Okay, I had a feeling we'd start seeing some first trumpet action.
This wound, at least, has been tended
Oh, no, the taunt tokens. I hate Chapter 3 has the worst effects. 2, 4... I guess I'll use it here. I am going to... I really need to kill these guys in the back. If I don't do that, then we're never going to kill these guys in the back. I need to start plague grenading. Even though I would like to heal somebody.
to. There is comfort in company.
That would be fantastic, but currently they are pressuring me really hard. The turns look fine to me, even if she goes to death's door. We have a lot of ways to stop it. Okay, I think this is okay. Yes, I think we will... That is so annoying. I hate so much. Chapter 3 with the taunt tokens.
Impeccably timed.
Oh, at least that hit went through. That's good. Clarion's Call. He's going to strip some of my buffs. I am still holding the line, though. Okay, let's see the situation here. We got an 8-8. We need to get rid of... This guy needs to go.
The fiend's strength.
Oh, that's enough. It's 12 damage. It's enough. The good news is that at least we did upgrade Wicked Hack. I want to get some heals in here, but I don't know. Ten. Yeah, oh. The back ranks are pretty safe. Oh my god, these, like, attacks from the Evangelist are just brutal right now. I do want to attack. To get rid of some of these taunt tokens.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
That's a 2. I want to save a battlefield medicine, so I'm just going to use indiscriminate science here. Plus, that also gets rid of her, oh my god, right back where we were.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
Right here.
Dragged back from the brink.
Okay, I've had all I can take of these guys. Like, I've got to knock one of them out of the game. Oh, thank God, we finally got something in our favor. Oh, and I still have to attack. Because of the taunt token.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay, now the battle is under control. We're okay now. And what really is making this fight so hard are the taunt tokens, because they're controlling like who we're allowed to attack. This guy still isn't dead.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
That's fine. We've still got to cauterize. Oh, we're out of cauterize. Well, let's get rid of you then. Mitt! Oh, we got a taunt token, so I can't use my plague grenade. Got it. Chapter 3 is so annoying. Do I hate chapter 3? Is the worst of the chapter effects.
Steady subtraction, an invariable
5
result.
damage per turn. Oh, we resisted that one, surprisingly. That'll keep you off death's door. And we missed, so I couldn't tap him out, so she will take the... Oh my god, the Chapter 3 alter effect made that fight like 3 times harder than it should have been. Like, Chapter 3 is like the only alter effect I even
The
care about.
loathing abates.
So we did use up some items. That frees up some space, at least. Get rid of the candle. Yeah, taunt tokens are like so strong. That's why I like the Man-at-Arms so much, is because like taunt tokens are just
We
like
have this
really
view.
powerful.
Coach limping. Be prudent.
Okay, so we're starting behind the ball on this one, so I might equip our healing items just to make sure we stay in the fight here. This doesn't look as bad. Yeah, this shouldn't be as bad. Although it does depend on how many taunt tokens they get. Okay, that's fine with me. Not a super good start for them.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Okay, we need to start by getting rid of these guys. Weight of World, that's fine. That's not one of his best attacks. You're taking 8 damage next turn? Oh, we missed. One thing that we've been getting really beat up by are we get so many blinding tokens. That's something that is getting on my nerves. So we got 2 taunt tokens. What's he doing? Oh, it's not the smartest move, I would say. Not the smartest move. Okay, he's dead next turn. Wait, is he? Yes. You're not dead next turn. 8, 13, let's get... Oh, he has a taunt token. Well, I'll just burn one of them. I guess I'm just going to armor up. So I have to use this because that's the target, but that's fine because I wanted to attack him anyways. Yeah, okay, their back line is now down. Okay, now we can start attacking them.
Bravo!
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
That's things. So we're going to get a meltdown here because that's +2. We can handle a meltdown though. 12, 12, 16. We can handle that.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Not a very significant setback, to be honest.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Weight of World? Once again, not an attack I care about. That's his weakest attack.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Now, let's finish the job. Okay, we're good.
An inkling of potency still lingers.
So we
in
get a
some of these
mastery, we get
well-worn
25
relics.
flame, we get misstep. That's a pretty good one. I don't know who I'm going to be able to fit that on, but that is a good one. Clotting Cruor, that's also not terrible.
The loathing whispers.
The extra healing is pretty nice. Maybe it'll go on you. I don't think we're going to be using the inert thing, so I'll get rid of that. They're interesting. I don't think I can. I don't know if I have a way to fit any of them on, though. I mean, maybe this one. Maybe it's okay over here. Let's see. How much health would you go down to? 15 health. Wow, that is super low. 53 health, though. That's not too bad. Although it does reduce our damage a lot. Our damage mainly comes from bleeding effects, so yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'm okay with that. Like, our direct damage isn't really the big source. And it just makes her pretty hard to kill now. A clarifying poultice. That has some use in the final battle. The eye is capable of stunning people. We're still looking to try to pick up some items that are going to help us with the eye. We have picked up some items, but we're going to need more than that.
Such as this. We're a little light.
Oh, somebody got the yips. I hate the yips. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on. Why isn't the
winding
tango available?
torment. Every turn, bent on our destruction.
Well, maybe going back to the Fodor isn't the worst. That could actually be a benefit. Might not be a bad thing. Let's see what's for sale
Precious
first, though.
relics remind us of a time before the end.
Trophy. Pancakes. We don't need that
Experimentation.
anymore.
Your academic instincts serve you well.
Early experiment. That's a big deal. That's a pretty big deal. The clasp knife. That's also a good one. I really want that. And I want the
Trinkets and
clasp knife.
baubles, paid for in blood.
Ceremonial drums. Useful against the Leviathan. Let's clear up our inventory a little bit. We really need another stimulating poultice. If I can get 2 like 3 would be really safe, but 2 at the minimum. They're not selling me any of them is the problem. They don't want to give me my my stimulating poultices. All right, so we're looking for 12s. Anything below 14 is what I'm looking for. Here's another one. Okay, we have a 20 right here, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one. 20s are really good. They nearly guarantee a positive relationship. Also, this will clean up our inventory a little bit. A 16? Sure. Let's do... Maybe I need the... I might buy the Wolf's Blood pendant as well. Now that I think about it. If speed is vital, then I'm probably going to buy the Wolf's Blood pendant just to guarantee more speed. Okay, we got 20s and 18s, 20s and 18s. Oh, we got a 14. Let's work on that 14. All right, these can stay. I don't think we're going to use direct damage, but I also don't want to get rid of it.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand
Okay,
just
give me
a
this.
little taller at
This
the
might
end.
be the thing that saves us. Maybe. It could happen. And that means we're probably going to fight the baby. That means I'm going to want those bear traps. Those bear traps could be very helpful against the baby. Baby is not my favorite fight. Baby's fight can definitely get a bit out of control, but... Let's stock up on some basic supplies. More whiskey. We'll save the rest of it. Let's get some of these as well.
A bit of comfort
That's
on
fine.
the road to damnation.
By fighting the baby, we do have an opportunity to get more. So we do get the opportunity for some interesting skills. Like for example, I can activate this as a noxious combo. That is a lot. If we can get a little more blight penetration, that could be very powerful. Over here, the clasp knife is really nice for increasing our damage. Not sure what else. I might just keep this on just to kind of cut down on our inventory space a little bit. Over here, we might wind up using the Greater Wolf's Blood totem. This right over here, alongside the Pristine Lure. So we might use Bleed Out, actually. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Bleed Out and Iron Swan, just for the full flexibility, mainly because, once again, we just have a glut of abilities at the moment. More abilities than I need. Might as well get Battlefield Medicine. And I'm probably going to get Incision as well, especially against the baby, due to, like, the possibility of some wacky shuffling shenanigans happening. And I might get Hold the Line. Hold the Line could be really good against baby.
Your coach must be maintained.
We don't
It is
have a
to
lot
carry
for
you where you
repairs,
must
but you know
go.
what? I kind of just don't care. We'll just have to fight our way through a lot of it, because we really need some of these trinkets. We, like, since, you know, this is a fresh profile, and the odds of us, you know, beating out... We can't really out-muscle the eye very effectively. We really need power. Of course, it could bite us in the ass and stop us from getting there, but, you know, I don't really see too much of a difference between losing on the way to the eye and losing to the eye. Like, to me, that's, like, kind of the same thing.
The farms
so
and fields of our kingdom.
Let me see what the effects are.
Overrun
Malaise,
with
meltdown
putrescence
chance.
and
Okay.
rot.
All right, so the main reason we're going to hit the Foder again, one, because I think the baby is probably a little bit easier than the Leviathan, but
While the
also
heart still beats, desire will
I want
never
I want more
die.
Foder items because of the plague benefits.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
So we got Wicked Hacks heals. Oh, those are good. Those are good. De-stress, de-stress. Okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. Like, the Curing Cuppa would be pretty good. I don't know if I've unlocked it or not,
The
but...
rancid crop grows unchecked.
Oh,
and
good. We get
abhorrent.
a chest right off the bat. I definitely want the cash. Definitely want the cash.
Mind your
Wheels are already up. Well, looks
They
like we
have
gotta do a
nothing
penalty
left to
battle
give.
right off the bat. This is probably the least I've ever invested. Oh, good. We got the pancakes. Okay, so we got pancakes for the eye.
Perhaps I left this for you. Perhaps you left it for yourself.
Really, the almanac?
Perhaps it is not here at all.
We're not going to use that. That's good. We want to keep that. This can go. That's probably too many anti-venoms.
Analysis is invaluable until it becomes an excuse for inaction.
That's fine. Okay, time to fight a penalty. It looks like we got, one penalty battle. We'll get a, we'll get a, oh, we got a stimulant. That's not bad. Let's see what they got for us. Kind of an annoying team.
You must survive this onslaught short-handed. Collaboration confers advantage.
Fortunately, the doctor wasn't stunned, or wasn't the person who has to repair. We'll plug one in. Oh, of course we would miss. Okay, I lose my turn to repairs. Something that's really annoying me about this run is just the sheer quantity of blind tokens we're getting because of our various disease
For who
effects and
knows what
whatnot.
lurks in the beyond.
That's 6 damage. Let me stop that real
This
fast.
wound, at least, has been tended to.
So this one is dead. 6. Okay, good. They're both dead. That's not too bad. And we should be able to protect her just by doing this. You're gone.
The slow suffering begins.
You're gone. Who goes next? The guy in the front? Yeah. Oh no, I gotta repair. That's fine. I'll take the heal. Six, 4. Okay, these guys are toast. All right, so this turned out okay.
simple variable. Easily resolved.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
Sweet reprieve.
Okay, that repairs
Until
our
the next
wheels, but
test
we're
is
going to
put
lose it
before you.
immediately. Because the path goes to another area with wheels. The layer is right here, so that's good news. We don't need more pancakes than that, so just we can get rid of those. We do get water. Nice.
In this world, wealth is worthless without
Yeah, let's get rid of the
purpose.
pancakes. We don't need more than one. Darn, I want these items. Let me get rid of the candle. We can always get more candles. We only have one free slot, so I got to pay attention to what we gather, if anything.
Wheels
There goes our
askew.
wheels again.
Coach limping. Be prudent.
More pancakes. We can get rid of those. We only need one set. Let's do armor, probably. Like, we don't need more items, so yeah, I'll just take more torch and a little bit of armor. Oh, I got an item. It's too late for those. We're not really doing the sprawl anymore, so anti-fire items not really relevant. This is also not something I need.
Beware what awaits you inside.
Okay. Now we can change our items again. Let me see here. So, let's do this. Especially because we can get the bleeding through more easily. Let's do... The anti-venom is going to be good. We'll keep the anti-venom. And then I feel like we should probably have at least one anti-stress. I feel like that's fine. All right, the baby is the baby can be a rough fight. Let me take a look at my abilities real quick. Rampart. I'm going to be using Hold the Line. And maybe even I might even drop defense. Well, no, it'll be fine. Over here, we're going to use Bleed Out. Bleed Out is not my primary strategy, but I just want to have it just in the event that the stars kind of align there. Cauterize will be good. Firefly is going to be good. Over here, I'm going to have Incision, once again, for the possibility of some weird shuffling shenanigans. Okay. All of them
The
are ordained.
landowner's manor.
So they shifted
Do you
us to the
hear the
front.
child's
Okay, I guess that
cries?
means we're going to be hitting the front really hard. Let's get some focus fire going. And also, time to hold the line. Let's just switch back. Works for me. They're trying to move me around.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Spending their turns healing, which I guess that's fine with me. I think what we're gonna do is this. Actually. Oh, he resisted it. That stinks. He's also gonna live on one. Okay, that'll finish the job. Commence the bombardment. I would like to get a heal in at the end, but we'll see if we can do it or not. Let's try to get them both ticking down simultaneously. The wall is holding them back. He lived on one. Are you serious? Well, there's the heal I wanted. You're dead, right? Yeah, you're dead. You're super dead. Okay, they're toast. That's a great first round. Great first round. We're in really good shape. First time chat from the Mohawk show says Eve's a character gonna need sushi. She is currently doing work right now, I believe. I think...
This is no
Damn,
time
that was
to
a good hit
falter.
from them. That was a strong hit right off the bat. I think we're gonna take out the Lord first.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Okay, good. He hit on the low end there, and that's good news for us. Time for me to start holding the line. Feeding time. Okay, they used up their feeding time. Oh, sent me to the back.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Wow, those are some big hits.
Dragged back from the brink.
Pulling me forward? Oh, okay, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm kind of okay with her being in the third row at the moment. Let me do something while I'm here. There we go. It paid off.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Missed. Good news for us. And he pushed me back. I think we will. We do need to use our heals sooner or later. Because they do refill each turn. Or each round.
Stupendous.
Down to death's door. I'm gonna hold the line again, I think. And I get the stun. Now that's a counter swing. Didn't completely plan it that way, but I like it. I like it. Good. So they're taking 12 damage there. Oh my god, my beautiful heal, and he gets like a big critical hit off. What an asshole. And then you go ahead and just gain one of those tokens. Okay, you see how it is. Let me just do this. Even if it misses,
Haste
which it
and
did, I
carelessness.
still get the effect.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
The fiend's strength.
Oh, it didn't calculate it in the order I wanted it to.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
How much do we need to do? We need to do... Oh, she goes ahead of us. That's... Fortunately, her main attack isn't that strong. Oh, she even missed it. Wow. The luck comes back in our favor.
A petty hindrance.
Okay, now we're gonna rumble with the baby. Oh, good. The cleaver is up for grabs. Cleaver's up for grabs. All right, we're gonna try to take out the baby.
The harvest
Baby
is here.
is a fight that
Pity
either goes
those
really
with a
well or
place
really
at
bad.
the table.
No, there's no in between with the baby, typically.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
That is not good. I'm okay with this. He resisted that effect, but that's a lot of damage we're doing. That is a lot of damage we're doing right there, so I'm okay with that. Oh, good. We are escaping our blind. Oh, he resisted it, though. Okay, so now he gets to go first for a change. Good, we resisted up front. That's fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. We get that. Into that. %. We need to get more damage on him. Like, the key to killing bosses is to do damage. Okay. Oh, this is the worst combination of moves possible. Oh, that was the worst combination. We might be able to... Okay, I need to... How did I get into the back? Oh, yeah, because of that. Oh, perfect!
A little
Oh,
help,
it's good. It's
impeccably
good.
timed.
I don't know, but perfect is like a relative thing, but it was good. Okay, so now nobody can. Now, like they can't. Oh, good. That actually worked in our favor. So, like, it's very random. You got to be ready for the randomness.
Excellent work.
So, okay, so sometimes you fight against the shuffling. Sometimes you just say, you know what, we're just going to have to get shuffled. It's just going to have to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work with it. I'm just going to take the heal and work with it. Because that is all I can do for the most part. He's taking a lot of damage here. That's the good news. Good news is that he's taking a lot of damage here. Okay, we resisted all of that. Good. Big damage. Big damage.
Steady yourself.
And we got him on the backswing. Okay, we get the mastery point. 15 flame, get 36 bucks, 40 purple bucks. Shimmering powder. This has been haunting us this entire run. Clotting poultice, the work table loom, the bloodied branch. Oh man, if it bleeds +2 damage, that is really nice. Yes, I agree. That one went pretty well. The babies were really random fight. It can go really well or it can go really bad. Got the corrupting cleaver, the ghastly gruel, and the harvest bounty. Not too bad. The big thing we wanted though was
Loathing whispers.
we got the corrupting cleaver. All right, so now we don't have to use this all the time anymore. The ghastly gruel. Healing received, healing given. Oh, that's an upgrade. There you go. We're not going to use the loom. We're not going to use the clotting poultice. We're not going to use the shimmering powders. I don't need the candles. Like, we can always get more candles. It's not a big deal. What's our flame at? 100? What is this? The Faceless Facsimile, Cash. I do want to go to the Hoarder. We got to think of what we're going to get rid of. All right, so is this a good item? Oh, that's a really good item for you. If it bleeds is our main skill. Oh, yeah, we definitely want that. This is probably too weak. I don't think we're going to be using the annotated textbook, even though that is a really good item. I kind of don't want to get rid of it just in case I want to use it, but I don't see any other way I'm going to get through these. Anti-venom, I feel like 2 anti-venoms is good enough. We want to save some of these for the boss. We're not going to use 2 mineral-rich waters, so we'll do that. We don't really use stimulants. We don't really do damage directly, so I'll get rid of the stims. We need all of these, because the boss stuns, the eyeball stuns, that's our health, healing, you know, all of that stuff is good. I guess we're going to get rid of these. Yeah, everybody has good items. Okay, everybody has decent items. Okay, so we're not going to be using these. Or that. This might get used still. That might get used. Okay, it's fine. I think I'd rather go this way so that we don't fight even more enemies.
Up ahead, the seat of our regrettable research.
Okay, let me clean up our items again. We got to just repeatedly clean up these items. We don't need that many anti-venoms. You know what? I forget if this is the poison item. Oh, it's just regular items.
Your
Jeez.
coach is laden.
Thought it'd
You
be
can
something a
carry
little
no
more
more.
impressive than that. I'm pretty sure we have to fight the Exemplar. Now that it's Chapter 3. Our team does a good bit of damage, though. We might be able to just completely overwhelm the
From some
Exemplar.
nightmare pit far beneath the earth.
We definitely don't need the slime mold. Let's get rid of the ladonums. We've got like 2 mineral-rich waters. Or we got 6 mineral-rich waters. That's more than good enough. I kind of want to hit that hospital, actually. This is our chance to get rid of these annoying conditions that are causing so many blind tokens.
If you hope to heal, you have chosen wisely.
Oh god, pancakes came in. Pancakes and this. And I'll get rid of the chalk as well. We are like so loaded up on. Our inventory is like dead.
For the fallen, and knows she will join them soon enough.
Rabies. I forget what this does. Oh, that's that really annoying one. Alright, let's see. I can live with those. Oh, the yips. Soft.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
Let's see what you're selling. I was hoping that she would sell another stimulating poultice, but no. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get rid of rabies.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
Familiar desk, assistance encounter. The fire could use a bit of a refill, but we're going to get one either way. Oh god, the penalty battles. The penalty battles! Unless we go left, there's no penalty battles. Well,
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming
looks like
destruction?
we got to fight one either way. This
They
is
seek
not.
to strike while we are vulnerable.
This
Hold them off.
might be okay. Big stress threat. Also, I think I stared us right into the loathing, which is a probably not good. Let's just start the fire right on him. We need to get him out of here as soon as possible. He's gonna protect. That's the child has grown a little big there, buddy. Just saying. Oh, we got 2 dodges. That's really good. You gotta repair. Let's just start managing our stress. Very fortunate that we had 2 dodges. I really like that. Yep, protecting the child. Let's just keep bombarding this jerk. He's got 12 damage coming in. Let me guess, that's a stun? Oh, we resisted it. How fortunate. You have to spend time building. Okay, I don't think he has Death's Door resistance. Let me double check. Ooh, big fat fell the tree right there. Okay, he doesn't. So I'm going to do this to set up a indiscriminate science. Yeah, you protect that child. You failed, idiot. Stupid. Dummy. Get some flame as well.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
I think raw damage is the way to go here. Let's just try to get him down. Yep, this is the last bit of damage. Let's see if he survives his check. He does. Oh, fell the tree. Okay, at least the vulnerability token cut it down a bit. I don't actually want. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, I get a heal here. That's good.
A little help impeccably timed.
Stress could be a little bit better, but you know. Okay, we might have made a huge mistake by steering right into the loathing.
We move once more, albeit unsteadily.
Yeah, we're gonna go 2 here. Although, I guess when it comes to the eye, you either win or you lose. And that might sound, well, no crap, but no. There aren't a whole lot of close fights with the eye. The eye either just blasts you off the map, or you beat the eye's ass. So I don't think an extra amount of health will be the decision maker. The blood-smeared calculations. Interesting, but I don't think it'll fit into anything. That's how I feel about the eye, at least. Basically, if you execute the strategy correctly, then a little extra health shouldn't matter. And if you execute the strategy wrong, then the extra health probably still won't matter because the eye will just, like, blast you back to the start of the game. Let's work on it.
A breakthrough.
I like to see that.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Oh, yes, protect the child. Indeed. I'm going to protect my stress.
The howling mind. A slow dissection.
Oh, the child is coming back to the front line? Sure, you do that.
A master stroke.
Hey, the huntsman has been really smart lately. He's just kind of, you know what, I'm just going to do this. How about this? Now you just, there's nothing you can do about it now.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Down to death's door. That's what I thought.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
I'm just gonna throw an ability somewhere because I do want to use a stress heal. And then we come in with the execute. Oh, let's put one of these. Swinging in with the execution.
Will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Okay, well, we got a mastery point off of that. I mean, I don't know how exciting that is now at this point of the game we're at. Whiskey flask. Let's get rid of that candle. Candles are like, I don't care, but you can always get more candles. Not what I'm looking for. Okay, so he doesn't want to sell me any stimulating poultices. I don't understand why those are so hard to find right now. Don't need any of those. So it doesn't look like there's anything super good here, unfortunately. So the Hoarder did not pay off. We really, really need another poultice, though. Which is the reason I went to it. Oh, he only gets 10% health. That's interesting. I thought he was going to get 20% health. So that's going to be like another 20 health or so. Which, once again, I don't actually think 20 health is that big a deal. This is the Exemplar, I'm pretty sure. So let me make sure we are equipped with some decent items. Okay, here we go. Wait, I do want to change some abilities. I definitely want Bellow as a way to stop him from, what do you call it? Doing dumb things that I don't want him to do. That's fine. This is fine. I don't need this anymore. I don't think Cause of Death is going to be very good, but I might hang on to it just as, like, who knows? Maybe Cause of Death will be a big deal. It never is, but I'm going to have it just in case. Okay. Yep, Exemplar time.
Push this half-made horror back into the void.
The Prelude. Oh, I can actually count. Well, no. He gets to go ahead of me. Both of his turns go ahead of me. What an asshole. Unless he doesn't use the fall here. No, he does use the fall.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Man, the fact that he just goes so fast compared to me really stinks. I'm just going to go ahead and use one of these. If I was able to go one turn before his second one, I could have cleared it myself, but
A breakthrough.
it did not happen that way. Don't heal him. Give him an armor token. Yeah, of course he heals him. That's so much health. In the Pillar of Sacrifice. It's okay. We actually have some dodge tokens here, so I'm just going to take the hits. Good.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
That was his mega move. So let's go ahead and just use a healing token
Dragged
here.
back from the brink. Perhaps.
Wow, that was a
even their
strong
last.
crit counter attack. This is what you call a
Malaise.
shootout. It's like all of our
Measured and
offense versus
steady.
all of their offense. So in that case, I'm just going to use all my abilities. Okay, so his primary, the big strong heal has finally worn off. Oh wow, I actually get to counter the priest. Or at least I think I do. Yes, I do. Okay, let's just...
A
We can
small
slow down now.
foundation
We are doing
of
so
trust.
much damage to him that we can slow down now. Whatever, let's get rid of her armor. Down to death's door. That works in our favor, actually. Now I can just use Bellow. That will cancel out his... And then
Problems
he
have
doesn't
their
survive his death's door
solutions.
check.
Even the big ones.
So we got the health one. Sacrificial hose, 16 bucks, 12 purple bucks. Not going to use any of those. So not the cleanest takedown, but still a pretty efficient one. We dropped them pretty fast. The turn order was a little bit against us there, though. But it didn't ultimately matter. Let's get rid of the slime mold. We only have one open slot, so we got to kind of take them one item at a time at the moment.
We would come here in summers of years gone
Fussy Eater.
to write, think, and rest.
Oh my god, and then we get these terrible ones like Shattered Will. Those are terrible. Those are terrible. Oh well, it's pancake time. You are the one who's gonna get stunned, so we'll just make you basically immune to stun.
All roads lead to the mountain, but only one leads beyond it.
So these are all junk. So we're going to use our remaining
Each
points to just repair.
a new
The repair
variable
is
in the
relevant when you are
equation of
fully
your fate.
armored. You get to start the game. You get to start every battle with an armor token, so it is relevant. And if you have the wheels are fully repaired, then your healing ticks are stronger. So it is
Conventional
worth it if
fare,
you have the extra money to repair
but
there.
fairly priced.
Let me see what our relationship levels look like. So we've got a 19 right here. We got a 16 over here. Like, I think just the whiskey alone should be enough. Like, the Potten still has had such a big... The Potten still has been really good. Well, the reason we have so much whiskey is because of that Potten still combined with the owl. Okay, everyone is at 20s. So, in that case, let's... let me take off all my items so I can see what we have. So these are all basically useless. Let's do these. These probably aren't going to help. All right, so what items am I going to use on the eye? I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use one of these, and... I guess that's what we're going to use on the boss. So this is what we're going to use on the cultist. We're not going to use anti-venom. We can use this against the cultist fight. Up one burn heal, I guess. Some of those, whatever. Not a whole lot else we can do. Okay, so we were not able to get any additional speed improving items, so that means you are going to have to use this. 12 speed is pretty good, I will say that. 12 speed is reasonable. I'm probably going to switch this over here, mainly because the duration damage is relevant against the eye. The duration is good against the eye, so I don't want to lose duration. And this at least gives us, like, you know, some random healing. Okay, let's equip our anti-cultist items. And our last 5 points. We probably will use bleed out against the eye. Well, actually, no. If it bleeds, it gets its damage improved by that stick. Yeah, by the bloodied branch. So we won't even use that. Okay, so I guess we'll start just choosing some of these oddball skills. You basically, every single turn, you're going to be doing nothing but retribution and stand fast. That's like literally all you're going to do this entire fight. I guess I'll do smoke screen. Incision. Oh, it's already maxed out. These are never going to get used. I mean, unless he's the last man standing. That's the only way that would ever get used. I guess I'll grab Rampart in that case. Toe-to-toe, in case, I guess, in the event I wind up using something. Searing Strike in the event you somehow get pulled to the front. Okay, those are all the preparations we can make.
Refracted, distorted, these glacial walls reflect the twisted heart of their maker.
Okay, so this is our first shot at the eyeball on our fresh start. The lungs were tough enough to try to beat on a brand new first up try fresh start, but the eye is really tough.
Aspiration unites the hopeful.
Like, we don't have everything unlocked. We don't have all of our tools at our disposal. But we do have a team that makes sense against the eye. So we get heals. Heals are nice. Heals are good. Not that we're going to use Iron Swan. De-stress is okay. Stand fast is an ability I do use in that fight. That'll help in the initial fight. That'll help when I'm fighting the little baby eyes, because a lot of stress will get piled up. Wicked Hack. Yeah, useful. Useful. Not the best, but maybe we'll get fortunate and get some combo team attacks in there. We'll certainly see.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of
So hopefully that we
failure
don't fight a
and
cardinal
regret.
here. Anything but a cardinal would be nice. Now that we repaired the wheels, we're getting plenty of healing here as well. Yeah, that fully healed us.
Illusion that was the world. Fragmented and undone.
Okay, let's get this party started. I think I'm actually going to do something... Oh, that's right, I didn't change my abilities. I was going to push her, but this is fine. Unfortunately, you do not have a very good target, so I guess we're just going to attack over there to get rid of that token. We want to get rid of the altar really fast because the altar's effect is really annoying. Pretty weak turn for them. As you can see, the man-at-arms is going first a lot now, because we sped him up quite a bit. Now we're getting owned by the taunts, as
Measured
usual.
and steady.
The taunts are just absolutely devastating. So you're dead next turn.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
That's all fine. Let's go ahead and sink our stress. Also, I'll go ahead and plug one of those in. What do I want to do here? I think we're just gonna... Oh my god, he has so many armor tokens. Good. Gets to worship, but
Hold fast. For
shouldn't
who
be that
knows
big
what
of a deal.
lurks in the beyond.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
I kind of like it there, actually.
Agony.
If
By
he's right there, he
accumulation.
can't use Sundering Steel. So I kind of like that he's there now that I think about it. Or at least I don't think he uses Sundering Steel in rank 2. Oh, yes, he does.
slow dissection. An unavoidable
Easy
end.
heal to cauterize.
A steady subtraction. An invariable result.
I can keep up with my stress, though, as long as he doesn't spam Sundering Steel.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Also, we can use the Ladonums, because we're not going to use those against the eye. So much damage over time. That's like 40 damage.
The mind's
Okay, he is
grasp
starting to
grows
spam
tenuous.
Sundering Steel. That's fine, though. Okay, that works for me.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Works for me. First fight down. I can't remember if there's 2 fights or not. Okay, yeah, I see it right there. Let's get our other junky items equipped. Okay, I guess that's fine. Also, let me change my abilities. There we go. The ability to push someone could be relevant, just because it could allow me to... we can't attack rank 1 very
The
easily.
infinite emptiness of the
Kind of
void.
an empty spot for us. Oh, here we go. Okay, we do get a cardinal. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to try to shove her over.
Well done.
Oh, she resisted it. Still a good hit, though. Either way, good hit. Let's do this. If her health is really low already, I might just
Measured
try to knock
and
her out.
Steady.
Or we can just do basically no damage. That's also an option. That is a huge stress threat right there, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and just use these,
This
because
one
we're not
at
going to use
least
those
has
against the...
intended to.
we're not using that against the eye. What are you going to use? The Yawning Void, time to shuffle. That is pretty annoying. It also shuffled them around. Interesting.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
You are basically useless in the back rank. And... worship. That's fine because we haven't really done any damage to him, and the other worship should get denied. Although they have a taunt token up. Okay, I just need to get through this. We get the taunt token out of here
Taught
so
is
that
a
we can
lesson
actually start
learned.
attacking again. 6 damage, 16. Okay, good. That's enough. Hollow Vessel, another major stress attack.
Excellent work.
Let me use Smoke Screen. Maybe we can get some. Maybe it's our turn to get fortunate on some of these. Not as strong as attack. Don't care about that one. Oh! There we go. We used the burn salve. That was a nice hit. Wow. Get some healing in here, I think. I still can't use bolster, unfortunately. Let me push this corpse over.
Malaise, measured and
With
steady.
the corpse pushed over, now we can use Noxious Blast, which does more damage over time than the other one. Yawning. Oh, it missed. How nice is that? Survives this death door check. Okay. And I get the de-stress. Oh, man, that actually works out. Worked out in our favor, ironically. Okay, now we can equip for the boss.
We are the flame, burning brightly for
Now,
all
beating the
world
eye
to
on our
see.
first try on a fresh profile is going to be challenging. I will be impressed if I can do it, but now the good news is that we have a team that makes sense. Like the logic of the team is there. And that's probably the most important part. Is that the composition is it is plausible. The victory is plausible. It could happen. The odds aren't super good, but it could happen. Like, it's not zero. It's higher than zero, I'll put it that way. All right, so this is our last chance to make any decisions. I'm going to redo all of my skills. So you are going to be spamming Retribution and Stand Fast all day in order to try to attract the gaze of the eyeball. And in order to do that successfully, we have to generate about 3 taunt tokens per turn. We have the Pristine Lure. The Pristine Lure gives us that. That's why it's plausible. It's possible that we can generate 3 taunt tokens per turn because of this. We also get the Greater Wolf's Blood token, which helps us go faster to outspeed the eye. 12 speed is not... I'd like to be a little bit faster than 12, but, you know, that was the best we could do. We bought as many speed items as we could. What else am I going to do? These are probably never going to matter. Because you have to taunt every turn, otherwise the eye will blow us up. You don't need to change anything. So the eye moves a lot, gets a lot of turns. So we have a bleed build coming in with the Bloodied Branch giving us +2 bleeding damage on if it bleeds. And we've got the Clasp Knife giving us bleed penetration, and we're in the Berserker stance, so more bleed penetration, which means our damage against the eye, once again, should be very consistent. I'm expecting very consistent damage. Over here, we've got the Laden Lantern, and we're in the Arsonist Path. So once again, very high penetration. Our burn damage over time should be very, very consistent once again. And since the eye attacks a lot, so once again, like, theoretically, it should work quite well. And then over here, we've got the Plague Doctor in the Alchemist Path, so poison penetration, a Corrupting Cleaver, more poison penetration. Basically, the eye should not be able to resist any poison attacks. We also have the Early Experiment, which is going to cause us our poison attacks to do +2 damage, which means Noxious Powder is now going to do 8, and Plague Grenade is going to do 6, which is really, really nice. So, once again, theoretically, this team theoretically has what it takes to win. The only thing that really matters is whether or not we can taunt the eye enough times to either A, just lock him out of the fight the entire battle, or B, lock him out of the fight long enough that we beat his butt, even if a slip-up occurs. Oh, also, change our abilities up. So we've got Controlled Burn. I don't think he does bleeding. I might take it just in case. I have Searing Strike just in the event that I get pulled forward. Armoric says, I thought items weren't affected by the bonus DOT values from the paths. Or is the path only affects skills but trinkets? The path items, the path stack, they stack. Like, for example, this gives us blight penetration 25%. This gives us 33 plus 20 is 53, 58%. So we have 58% blight penetration with both of them combined. So like, yeah, like they will stack. I guess I'll use smokescreen. Over here, we're not going to use incision. Let me redo all my abilities. No, that's going to stay the same. All of that's going to stay the same. Cause of death can't be used in the back rank, but whatever. We're probably not going to use that anyways. Okay, that's probably it. Yes, she'll get piercing from both the trinket and her path item. Like they will stack together. It'll be 33 plus 25.
The Colliginous Cathedral. Malign Temple of the Iron Crown.
Well, I mean, so yes, is it better to give it blight to her? Well, why would I want to give blight to anybody except somebody who can do blight damage? All right, let's get this party started. All right, so the speed of these guys is a 6, so I'm comfortably faster than them. I think I want to work on, so if you haven't fought the eye before, the way the eye works is the eye can only attack people that it can see. And so what the eye does is the eye has to discover people. And so that's what this means. This little token here indicates that the eye has discovered somebody.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
And so that's why I gotta have taunt tokens. See, all of them are just gonna continuously attack because the man-at-arms is currently the only person that the eyes can see at the moment. And so that's why I gotta be... So basically, you either need to be very fast, and if you're not fast, then you need a way to... like a jester who can give the turn over. Like you basically, you need a way to have taunt at the beginning of every turn. So once again, I can actually... Since I'm in the Bulwark stance, Bulwark is unique in that it gives stand fast taunt tokens, so basically every single turn I can have taunt up. Now, it might seem like, well, God, we're just going to beat the eyeballs, but there's a catch. There's a catch. There is a catch. I chopped him down because it cleanses the effects either way, so it kind of doesn't matter. Are you going to evolve? I'm going to be mad if you evolve. He evolved. I'm getting too fancy trying to kill two. I'm just going to focus fire on one at a time.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable
I keep
end.
wanting to kill them multiples at a time, but... So in this case, I actually don't. I actually can attack on this one, and the reason for that is because I'm starting with a taunt token. Basically, as long as I start every round with a taunt token, I'm okay. So I can attack here. Dots are fine against this enemy, but you just have to time the attacks. Like, the dots are fine as long as you time them correctly, which I didn't time them correctly. Basically, they need to die on the correct turn. So, I think I'm going to take a heal here. Well, not yet. I need to sneak a heal in when it's safe. Okay, it should be safe now. We should be okay now. I said the DOTs, you just have to time them. The DOTs are fine as long as you time them correctly, which I didn't time them correctly. The next thing we want to do is... Okay, so this one also won't be timed. Well, it could be timed correctly. Get my big tokens up. Alright, so once we get the eyes down to 1, that's kind of our chance to make sure we are prepped for the fight. So right now I don't have a lot of good attacks because rank 4 and rank 1 are a little awkward. I can do it here actually because we'll outspeed it. So I'm going to do Indiscriminate Science. That might allow him to evolve, unfortunately, but I do need to get a heal in, basically. Oh! Good, good. Lots of taunt tokens. Yes, if they die, if one of their eyeballs pops and they go to one of their smaller forms, they do forfeit their turn as well. Or at least they should. No. If they die to a DOT, then they lose their turn. So right now, this guy should lose his turn. Takes the DOT, changes forms. Yada, yada, yada. How do I want to do this? He's gonna die. I could attack him now. I'm just gonna do this. This will give me the maximum number of the most taunt tokens I can currently have.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
He stole some of my tokens because he's an asshole. Okay, he's dead next turn no matter what. Alright, here we go. We're fighting the Eye. We got 3 taunt tokens. Okay, so we need to have 3 taunt tokens every turn. Also...
Steady yourself.
Good, that's fine. I think we will start with... So, okay, so how do you know that all of the, how do you know that... Let's look at the eye.
Let us take a closer
look. So the
look
eye
at the
has
thing.
50 blight resistance,
as it
50
is.
bleed resistance, 50 burn resistance. Now, look when I attack. As you can see down here at the bottom, 0 burn resistance. How can that be? It can be because the items are stacking with the path. The 33% burn penetration is stacking with the... let's go ahead and just use this. We'll get started with that.
Measured.
All right, so this is why he gets a free turn every turn. So that's a free action. What he just did there was not one of his turns. That is a free action. He is allowed to do that every single turn. He is going to do that every single turn, and that's why we got to have 3 taunt tokens, or alternatively, you need to be taunt at the very end of your turn. But in order for that to work, you have to have a way to cheat a first taunt to kind of get the ball rolling. So what I'm going to do is just build up as many taunt tokens as I can. What we need to work, the only way we can survive this is if... Okay, good. So our saving grace is the Pristine Lure. The Pristine Lure, we win or lose based on the Pristine Lure. Now, the Eye has no hope of defeating. The Man-at-Arms is way too strong. The way the Eye defeats us is by seeing other people.
Dwindles.
If he sees other people, that's how we lose. Now look at this massive
Fight
damage.
through the
Watch his
fatigue.
health. So, see, he didn't lose any health there. That was a free action. And I'm just going to keep tanking this. That's all the Man-at-Arms is going to do. But like I said, he's going to reduce the damage by so much that this guy has basically no hope of doing any damage. He's got... The Eye has to see one of our other characters. Look at the damage reduction. Now, he's out of attacks, and notice I've got a taunt right here. That means I start the next turn with a taunt there. Now, we did get the loathing up one level, but like I said, I don't care how much health the Eye has. The Eye wins or loses based on the execution of this strategy. If we can execute this strategy correctly, then the Eye can't do anything. Now my speed is kicking in. Alright, so now we're in danger. I only get 2 taunt tokens here, so I'm in a little bit of danger. But the lure might kick in. The lure could kick in. We're also doing a tremendous amount of damage to it. The lure kicked in, so we have 2 taunt tokens still. He's also copying some of my tokens, but that's why we're using damage over time rather than direct damage. Okay, so once again, that worked. We still have 2 taunt tokens.
A slow dissection.
And we're going for consistency. Like, why is the whole team based on penetration? I just want consistency. Oh, that's all I care about, is like extreme consistency. Like, basically, it has no way to... It cannot resist any of our DOTs. Because I have shredded all of its DOT resistance.
This road cannot be walked alone.
So every single one is going to hit. Like, look at this damage. The Eye has to see everything. The Eye cannot attack anyone it can't see. So you see this token right here called Seen? The Eye can only attack people... Okay, there's an exception. The Eye can only attack people that it doesn't see in order to see them. And it gets to see one person per turn. At the beginning of each round, it gets to see one person. But since I have a taunt token, it forces him to see the person he already sees.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
If the Eye sees anyone else, it's a risk. Like, if the Eye sees literally anyone else, the Eye will blast you. He will blast you away like a pressure washer cleaning concrete. If he sees more than if he sees your team, he will blast you away like dirt out of concrete.
Success. So long
So
pursued
that is a example
rewarded
of
only
a
with creeping
perfect
revelation.
execution against the Eye. This is I lost my data, so this is brand new from the start, and I used what tools I had in order to overcome the Eye. The big MVP here was definitely the Pristine Lure. The Pristine Lure is what gave me the taunt tokens. And so basically, so when we got the loathing leveled up to 1, I said, you know what, that kind of sucks. But on the other hand, the Eye, you either beat the Eye's ass or the Eye beats your ass. There isn't really an in the middle. And you might say, well, no crap, you either win or lose. No, the Eye either vaporizes your team and blasts you into the next Spiral Arm Galaxy, or you kick the Eye's ass. Like, there is no real in-between with the Eye. Now we get to spend our candles. And you know, so as you saw, I deleted all my candles. I threw all of my candles away, and I still got 100. So honestly, if you are leveling...
The garroted bodies of the attendees lay around the basement dais, each prostrate along a point of the crown. Our host conspicuously absent. I could scarcely countenance such obscenity. But you were transfixed, eyes ablaze with inspiration. The failed ritual would become your obsession. From that pivotal moment, you were blind to all else.
Irock Bangra says, well done, Fox. Thank you very much, good sir. So we've beaten 3 bosses in a row on our first try on a fresh start. That is, it's crazy. Like, I was getting my ass, it shows you, okay. Story time, folks, So I was watching another I'm not going to name names. I was watching another content creator, and this guy was just like, this game is, he wasn't playing Darkest Dungeon, but he was playing a similar game, a game about probability. And yeah, he was all going on like, oh, this game is just trial and error. And I'm like, I've got 1,024 hours in this particular game. I'm talking about Battletech. I've got 1,024 hours in this game. I can go through an Iron Man without anyone dying. And this guy is just blaming everything on the game. And I'm like, no, it really is a skill issue. And these first takedowns on a brand new playthrough, that shows me that in the beginning when I first started learning Darkest Dungeon 2, I was blaming the game a bit myself. I try not to blame the game, but this tells me that like anything that I had to blame on the game was purely an issue, it was purely a skill issue. Like literally just a skill issue. So let's see what we can spend our money on. I want that last slot. That's 40 candles, though. 40 is expensive. What else can we get? These are okay. They're not the most insane, though. Now, Mucolignus slime is fine. I don't think I need any of these. I don't think we're going to spend any more candles here, at least temporarily. So over here... we went this far to get the Bulwark Path, because the Bulwark Path is really good. If you don't know what path to choose for the Man-at-Arms, just do Bulwark. The other paths are also good, but, like, Bulwark is just, it's good. Let me think about who I want to unlock. So the next one is the Handmaster, the Hand Job. The Hand Job is also weak against the Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms is really good against the Hand Job. Let me think. Who would I want to bring to the Hand Job? Man-at-Arms. I kind of want the Vestal. I think I want the Vestal. Let's see, where is the Seraph Path? Confessor. Chaplain. Oh, God, it's the last path. That's ugly. The Seraph Path for 38 that's worth it. 38 candles for the Seraph Path.
Those who live
what about the
it.
Warlock Occultist? Ritualist. The Warlock Occultist for 22? I'll take that.
We would often take our afternoon tea at the quaint cafe a few blocks from the library.
The Tempest Path for 14? The Virtuoso Path. I think that's the slow one. No, Soloist is the slow one. think that's good enough. Okay, let's get some items.
Spare a thought for tools of iron. Such implements will serve us well.
Let's get some... Okay, let's buy items for a little bit.
Every twinkling recollection is another implement at our disposal.
A lot of these stink. A lot of these are not going to get used.
A welcome advancement in the science of survival.
It's going to load up our inventory, but I'm going to delete
New
most of these. Most of these are
instruments will help
terrible.
us diagnose the world's
This also
affliction
would be okay-ish.
and
Not nearly
overcome
as
it.
good as the pristine lure, but this also could have been okay against the eye.
A drop of sanity.
Most of these are
in a
not
sea
super
of
great.
madness.
Yeah, we're getting all the kind of like half and half, like, you know, something good, something bad. There's so many trinkets. There's like 75. Oh, the stone mount. There we go. Finally a good one. Idle thought. We're gonna delete most of these trinkets as soon as we get them.
Soil. And we
This is a
delighted
good
in
one.
their
This one
ancient
is good
tales
for,
and esoteric rumors.
The runaway. More dark. Oh, that's a pretty good dark impulse. Fate's Foreteller. That one's also pretty good. Poison Ring. There we go. Good one for the Plague Doctor. This one is interesting. Not exactly what I'm looking for though. Fishmonger's Gloves is a Sarah-rated item, which is relevant. Prodding Pendant. That's okay-ish. You know, if you have it, you have it. If you don't have it, it's not that big of a loss. Clandestine Cape, another one of those like 50-50 ones. Half good, half bad. Distracting Dust, another one of those kind of weird ones. Dark Impulse. And now they're starting to cost 2 instead of 1. Let's see our collection. Who is this? Oh, that's for the leper. The Stone Mount was like one of the only really good ones we got out of that, unfortunately. This absolutely saved our life. The pristine lure just straight up saved our life. Absolutely. The way we activated it was through the retribution counterattacks. Idle Thought is terrible. Isn't that a cultist trinket? I've never messed with this one. The chat tells me it's really bad, but I've never personally used it, so since I've never actually personally used it, I have no idea. I cannot vouch for its effectiveness.
Sanctuary, as fleeting as a dying star.
Okay, let me see what time it is. We're up to 3 hours and 50 minutes. Okay, so I think we are running up on time for today's stream. We did really good, though. Like, the win streak continues. I actually think the next boss is easier than the Eye, so I think good, though. Like, the win streak continues. Pretty okay. Anyways, if you'd like to see how I manage this fight, just go right on over here to the VODs channel. This is where I upload all of my streams. If you want to see me play the original Darkest Dungeon, I have one on my other YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel. If you'd like to discuss Darkest Dungeon, or if you'd like to ask me for any strategies or tactics or for other members of the community, there is a link to my Discord. We do have some pretty experienced people. Like, speak of the devil, we've got Macronox here. Macronox is a pretty experienced Darkest Dungeon player. Like, he is in there as well. And we are going to be playing, I think, tomorrow. Let me check my schedule. The schedule, you can find the schedule on all of my social media if you're ever wondering when I'm playing. Yep, we're playing tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. It's now GMT minus 4. I guess we had daylight savings time. But yes, so 3 p.m. Eastern Time, that's GMT minus 4. That is when I will start streaming. And, yeah, I think we did pretty good overall. The win streak continues. Like, we got it going on. Like, it's a thing. I like to see it, too. Let's go see, I don't know, let's go raid somebody. Let's go see how Jean of Arc is doing. Oh, good. He's playing. You want to see some more Darkest Dungeon 2? Here we go. We're going to raid Jean of Arc, who is currently playing Darkest Dungeon 2. We'll go spread the love around. There we go. Bust up in here with some like extra viewers. There you get to see some more Darkest Dungeon. Anyways, thank you everybody for attending today's stream. I will be here tomorrow same time where we will continue, and we're gonna have to unlock everything so we can do challenge modes again, back to the Corpse Light where I left off before losing all my data. Follow me on Twitch so you know when I go live next time, and of course remember that you don't have to be good to get good.